In my last video of the backyard series, we tackled a lot of maintenance, weed removal, repairs, and a lot of cleaning. In this video, I'm excited to share our progress on our new flower borders, potted flowers, and some new decor and upgrades. Unfortunately, after a lot of hard work over the past couple of weeks, we had a heat wave. And now, just before revealing how nice things were looking, some of my new plants are struggling. So I have a lot to share as a newbie gardener. I'm just getting back from the nursery. Home Depot didn't really have anything that I liked. I ended up deciding on getting some pink flowers and more whites. Let me get everything out of the car and show you what I got. I'm going to put the Argyranthemum Fran daisies around the fountain. I'm going to put the hydrangeas in these pots next to this bench. I did end up getting one thing from Home Depot. I got a Chinese French flower in plum, which we do have around the property. There, and over there, and it's been missing here. But unfortunately, our drip system got shut off without realizing it, so these are not doing great. I'm going to take them out and have them recover with some other ones that didn't do well the season before. Bought some fresh ones, and then these don't have any new buds yet, so I'm hoping that later on in the summer we'll get something. I'm going to water these. I'm not sure if I'm going to start tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to use some of the starter fertilizer for my hydrangeas. The pot is about 7 gallons, so I am going to use about half a cup of this. It says to mix half into the soil at the bottom of the hole and the remainder into the soil around the plant after planting. This is about 7 gallons, so I'm going to use about half a cup of this starter fertilizer. So I'm going to put a quarter cup at the bottom and then the rest around the sides. I have my drip system set up here. It looks so pretty. I'm using one little bubbly head. I don't think that's gonna emit enough. I think I'm gonna switch it to the drip emitters rather than using the little bubbly head that I have right now. Let me know what you think. It's about to get dark soon, so I'm going to plant these around the fountain tomorrow. I'm so excited about the hydrangeas already getting in, and then we'll put in the calabricoas as well tomorrow. I will see you all in the morning. I brought out this umbrella that I had in the garage because I didn't realize that hydrangeas should have morning sun and afternoon shade. So I was really worried, since it was pretty warm today, that they were getting so much direct light, that I brought out this umbrella. I actually think it'll be nice to have this umbrella here, so we're gonna give it a try. I'm looking into getting a base that has wheels so I can move it around, and that that will allow me to protect them with some shade, or also have to move the hydrangeas so that they get the right amount of sun and also protection throughout part of the day. Now let's put the calabricoas, and then I'm going to save the fountain for last since it's the biggest job, and I also want to put some gravel under the fountain so that it's not moving as much. I constantly have to fidget with it because there's movement in the soil and the water ends up running unevenly, so that's something I'll fix. We'll see if I get to today, but I don't think I will. It's about 6 o'clock in the evening. I have to move quick though because the little mosquitoes will start coming out and it's not comfortable to have the little bugs all around. So much for cleaning these chairs the other day because the birds have decided to poop all over them, so I'm going to have to give those a clean as well. Here's what I had survive when I shut off the drip on accident. I'm going to try cutting it back when we get to the fall. For now, I'm going to take this one out and the one on the other side, since it's kind of a similar situation, and put it in another pot where I will take care of it. And then I bought some new ones. This one has been growing a lot more in its nursery pot, so it might be a little older, and this one is a lot more compact, so I'll put this one towards the front and this one in the back to give it some time to grow. I have been a fan of these and I just went with the white. Some years I've had yellow, which I have in another pot. Let's clean these out and put some fresh soil in there. Here I'm also using these little emitters. Once we get to the fall, do you think it's okay to cut it back really far back, or am I not able to get this to grow closer up to the roots? So I don't know if there's no way around it being leggy the way that it is. Let me know what you think. Here I'm just gonna take off anything that's dead. Here I have some rusty staples. I'm going to soak them in some vinegar and water with a little bit of soap. They're super rusty. Cut it in half. I just barely finished transferring out the old calabricoas into a pot that I had to clean, and then I had to clean these. Anyway, I'm about to finally put these in here, and then these should be done tonight. I'm gonna use some of the starter fertilizer again. I'm gonna eyeball this one and say it's 2 gallons. So that would be 4 teaspoons. I like to keep little measuring cups inside. See you all in the morning. I've been second guessing the daisies. I've never had daisies before. I was looking at more pictures. I see that they turn into more of this mound-like shape. After seeing how they are when they're more mature, I didn't really like them as much. So I think I'm gonna go to the nursery and look for something else. I'll probably use the daisies in the front yard and go with something else here. I'm thinking about lavender, but that also might get too big. So I want some more compact flowers that are not annuals, but something like that. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go take a look at the nursery one more time to see if something else jumps at me. So right now it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So let's go. I'm so excited. I ended up returning the daisies. After going back to the nursery, I ended up deciding on these, I think they're called GM Prettycoats. They look a little more wispy. The foliage is also evergreen, so that means I'll have interest year round. I also ended up getting some white yarrow. I've wanted to incorporate yarrow for a really long time. I really like the look. I'm going to space all the plants about 18 inches apart from each other. Hopefully that's enough room. I do want it to be more compact. I'm going to take the drip system out and the lights that I have here, which are just little solar lights, and get everything in. I am really excited about this color combination with the white yarrow, and I really like the little peach colored flowers. The previous owners had planted a pink camellia, so we have that's very mature, bright pink flowers, which isn't my favorite color, but that's what they have. And then we also have these, I forget the name of the plant, I'll put it on the screen. They had hedges throughout the perimeters of the house, and those have some fuchsia pink flowers on them during parts of the year. I am working with what I have, trying to continue to repeat some of the colors that they had already chosen. So let's go ahead and take everything out and get these into the ground to see how it looks. I'm also gonna, as I mentioned, add some gravel or rock under the fountain so that it's a little more sturdy. I'm going to play around with the placement of the fountain and put the flowers in the right spacing and measure things out before I dig up the holes. Also level out the spot where the fountain is going to go. The gravel for the fountain, I know where it's going to go, so let's continue. I wasn't going to put weed fabric down, but it will save us some time on maintenance, so I'm going to do it. So I dug up all the holes, and this is how everything is looking. Now I just need to add some of the fresh soil and put the mulch down, so almost there. I actually have to keep digging because for the yarrow it said to dig a hole that's twice the width of the nursery pot and keep it about the same length as the nursery pot, but for the GM it said to dig a hole twice the width and twice as deep. We have everything just about in. There she is. I just made the holes on the weed fabric bigger, so this is how they're looking. So I put the mulch down before I put the drip. So I'm going to move the mulch and put these drip lines down. Here I have some of the 1/4 inch tubing with 6-inch emitter lines, and then I have some staples. I'm using the smaller ones for the 1/4 inch tubing. Here is a cutter. I use this organizer for different types of emitters. This is a half spray, and I have some that bubble. I think I'm just gonna do one on the inside and one on the outside. I also have these bigger staples, 6 inches tall, and they're much thicker. Got them at a local place, so I'm not sure where you can get them, but they're a lot stronger than the Valspar. I included the links to any products I used in this video. Some of those might be affiliate links, which allows me to earn a small commission at no additional cost to you and help support this channel. As always, you can see our full disclaimers on the channel page. So here you could see how I'm gonna go around 2 times. Then I'm gonna cap it with this. Okay, I just turned it on. So I think this is good. We're all set with the drip. I'm going to cover the drip back up with the mulch now. The last thing I'm going to put in are the solar lights that I have. If you missed my last video, I'll link it at the end, and you can see where I got a lot of the stuff that I have out right now. So let's put those in.
Just as I was in the home stretch, we were hit with a really hot day, and one of my GMs looked like this. Thankfully, I checked on all the plants when I did so that I could give them some water. I think maybe my drip line was too far away from the roots, or I need to increase the duration. I'm not sure.
After the heat wave, this is how my plant is looking. A lot of the middle leaves ended up coming back, but a lot of the outer leaves ended up crisping. So I'm also gonna have to remove all the flowers because they all got crisped.
This really hot day also confirmed that I should move my hydrangea to a spot with more shade. If I didn't have that umbrella there, they also would have been scorched.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to move the hydrangeas to that corner over there because at around 2 o'clock they'll have shade, and that's the only place back here that gets shade. My calabricoas, they're gonna come to the front because they like full sun, and then my rose bushes are gonna go here because they also like full sun. That should take care of these hydrangeas and make sure that they get the right amount of sun and shade that they need. We are also getting a new grill that I'm really excited about. I'm gonna see if I can get some shots of everything all cleaned up and all the umbrellas open just before we get together and celebrate Father's Day. You'll be seeing this on Sunday. I'll be celebrating Father's Day with my dad and my siblings on Saturday. So it comes with this little screw. Breaks right here. Also kind of a weird design that it's on the side and not on the top. I filled this about 90% with water. It seems like the front two wheels rotate, but the back wheels seem like they only go back and forth. I like this. I think it matches what I have going on. The two cantilever umbrellas look similar to this. So you could see the difference between this one, which I did not spray paint, and the other cantilever umbrella base that I spray painted. Let me show you how things are looking. Before I give you a tour, I also wanted to call out a couple of deals. I got this Chillowitch doormat, which if you are familiar with Chillowitch, they can be very pricey. Right now they have a promotion at Costco where you can get one for $29.99. The regular price at Costco is $39.99. They have 4 different colors, so you might want to check that out. I'm also so excited to get out these Serena and Lily pillows and enjoy them this summer for the first time. The regular retail price is about $120. Right now you can get them on sale on the Serena and Lily website for about $50 to $60. The outlet had them for $29, and I went on a day where everything was 50% off. So I got each of these for $15. They ran out of the lumbar pillows and I really wanted one more. They are Sunbrella fabric, so these will be something that I have for a really long time. I am rushing here a little bit because I have my family on the way. We're going to celebrate Father's Day today. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I'm excited to celebrate with my dad and my father-in-law tomorrow. My father-in-law taught me so much about gardening, irrigation, and just so much around the house. So I thought a lot about you during this video. Daniel got his new grill today, so we will be grilling some nice meat for my dad. Let me know if you'd be interested in a full review in any of the things out here. The lighting isn't great right now, early afternoon, so I'll do my best to give you all a tour so that we could save this slab here. We're going to raise it with foam rather than removing it and putting a new concrete slab, but it should buy us some time and we'll see how it holds up. Maybe it'll run the water away enough from the house where it will last a long time. Here's the Chillowitch doormat. Here's how the fountain is looking. I don't know if it's going to be as full as I wanted it to, so I may have to add more plants or bring them closer around the fountain. This morning, I ran to go pick up some Chase Lounge pillow cushions. They are in really bad shape, so in the next video that I do for the outside, I'll show how I clean those up. They're all the way down there. We just bought our very first propane gas grill, and this was a big splurge. Down the line, I'd like to convert this little area into part of the patio. So I'm thinking about using brick in order to extend the patio into here so that Daniel can use this for all of his outdoor cooking appliances and just a dedicated space for him to grill outside. I'm gonna head off to go enjoy the day with my family. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all at the next one.